plants that could hurt them. Tina is with Marlene, the plant lady, getting the lesson. Tina.
All right, so these are no-nos.
No-nos. Well, I'm not saying they're no-nos. So there's a lot of, we get people coming to the conservatory and they're like, oh, is anything poisonous in here? And I'm like, pretty much everything is, right? I mean, if you eat enough of one thing, it could probably cause digestive distress. Some plants, are not toxic at all, but for the most part, there's ones you want to watch out for. And I'm going to start with probably the most famous one people are aware of, oleanders, right?
Bad for bees too.
Yes, bad for bees, right? I lived in fear of swimming in my grandma's pool, thinking I was going to ingest the oleander leaves, right? So.
What?
Yeah, because she had a big oleander hedge, and I was always like near the pool, and we always thought we were going to die from oleanders.
Okay.
As long as they don't eat them, it's okay. And for the most part, animals, so we're talking dogs and cats primarily.
Right.
Horses, horse people, they seem to be, everything's toxic to horses. Yeah. So oleanders, just be careful. Now, number one no-no, in my opinion, lilies for cats.
Really? Oh.
Yes, this is, like, you could eat some of, even the oleander, but if a cat ingests even a few grains of the pollen on lilies, anything in the lily family, kidney failure, almost.
Okay.
It's very
Does
hard.
that include the daylilies, those orange one that you find in the...
Yes, so I have no lilies in my garden. In fact, when I go to someone's house and there's a bouquet of lilies and I see cats, I'll pull them out and throw them away for them.
Whether they
outside.
ask you or not.
Yeah, yeah, and then I'll eat their ice cream whether they
Save the
ask me
cats.
or not.
Yes.
Okay, tomatoes. Solanaceae family. The tomato leaves are toxic. I've never seen an animal
I had
eat
no
one.
idea.
Yes, most things in the nightshade family, a lot of them, which are the tomatoes and eggplants and peppers.
Okay.
Foliage is toxic to people, and with that this is a weed, but it's a California native.
Did you bring gnats in with you too?
You know what? I hope you weren't going to notice the
Of course
white fly
I did.
issue.
Oh my God. she
Sorry, Tina.
Thanks.
So this is similar to the Brugmansia, the angel's trumpet.
Okay.
Which is toxic to people. I shouldn't say it's a hallucinogenic. Don't try it. But this is Datura, which is a native weed. So this is in the nightshade family as well. Okay. Incredibly toxic. So,
I keep hearing the word nightshade more than ever before.
I think because it's now like nightshade for heart conditions for people, inflammation. So I know like Tom Brady doesn't eat nightshades or whatever. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds a lot.
This is going to be a little probably uncommon, but this is castor bean. The seeds of it, incredibly toxic. This is where you get ricin from. So if a dog were to eat one seed of the castor bean, it's not going to be good.
Is this a weed that pops up?
No, it is. No, it can become weedy. Okay. So I do want to mention that the UC Davis Vet School has a toxic garden on the campus that they are revamping, and this became very weedy out there.
Okay.
So we're trying to get it under control. I'm just real quick, asparagus fern is toxic, the berries. And once again, I've never seen animals eat these, like chew on them. It's like they sort of know there's bitter stuff on there. So inside plants, real quick. Everything in the aroid family. So your monsteras, your pothos, your Dieffenbachia.
Pothos too?
Pothos too.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Everything in that family has calcium oxalates, which if an animal eats it, it causes stomach digestion. If they eat more and more, it could cause a lot of problems. So a lot of house plants are in that family.
Okay.
The ZZ plant, your calla lilies outside.
Did you hear that, Ashley?
I did.
So your dogs can't chew on it.
Yes, even
Luckily,
begonia
lifted.
leaves have oxalic acid. A little bit's fine, but if you notice a cat eting your begonias over and over again, African violets are safe though. I mean, I know, you're safe. Yeah, you want a cat?
Yeah. No, I don't want a cat.
So ASPCA, a lot of sites, reputable sites will have whether or not they're toxic or not. I'm not saying don't plant them.
Okay.
Like I said, most of the time your dogs and cats will not eat them. Inside, that is different because cats do want to eat green things. So give them wheatgrass, grow your own, or grow things in a terrarium just to prevent them. So I would say outside, it's probably safer than it's the house plants you need to be
Very interesting. You have a lot on that list.
It's a very long list.
Yes. All right. Yes. So Marlene the Plant Lady, if you want to follow her and you didn't get your question answered today, you can always send her a direct message on Instagram or Facebook, right?
Yes.
Marlene the Plant Lady.
And one more. Sago palm. It's not a true palm. Sago palm. I get a lot of questions. They won't eat the leaves but the fruit. Sorry, I'm thinking.
Yeah, because like you have a lot of on that list.
Yes.
All right, and also check, she has a new podcast out if her husband posted it.
If he did. It's Wife Appreciation Day, right?
Yeah, stop, Marlene.
Here we go.
Tom, right?
Joe.
Joe.
That's fine.
Flower Power Garden Hour. Marlene, thank you. Always good to see you. There you go. Ruben, back over to you.
Joe, we love you, Joe. All right.